Good morning everyone, or afternoon or evening, wherever you are. It's Mel here. Hi, how you doing? I wanted to share with you something that I think many people, what shall I say, they don't realize this is the reasons why affirmations don't work. And part of recovery, many people, including myself, keep saying, you know, you have to change your words, you have to change your thoughts because these create your reality. But the problem is that when you do these affirmations, they're not very effective. Before I go into that quickly, if you have not met me before, we're new friends, hello, lovely for you to be my friend. And I am Mel, and I am a disordered eating specialist and a rapid transformational therapist, and I help people all around the world to rapidly overcome any destructive, self-sabotaging eating behaviors, including addictions and binge eating. So if you want to know more about that program, you can click on my Facebook banner to find out what that is. So the reasons why, like, affirmations don't work, you know, like we're saying, oh, I am enough, I am so lovable. You know, you've probably been advised if you put a post-it note everywhere, eventually that's going to seep in. But the problem is, part of that is also to make it more effective is to make sure that your physical body is aligned with those things that you're trying to make. And most of the time, especially when you are triggered to go for junk food or to binge, when you have those moments of overwhelm, the problem is these affirmations don't really work at the time, because when you are triggered or when something happens that makes you want to go for these foods, you triggered off reptilian brain, which is to survive. And in order for you to survive, it's the signals of having an imminent threat. And the problem is when you have this kind of signals going to the brain that something dangerous is about to happen. And that's what it is. What's happening is when you're usually going for food, when you're going for to binge or like emotional eat, is because you are feeling threatened. And even though at the time you're not really connecting the dots, like you're not feeling like you're going to get killed or anything, but to the body it does feel there's like a threat happening. And what happens is, and that is the reasons why when that happens and your body is feeling under threat, that is the reasons why that you cannot muster the words I am lovable, I am safe, I am enough, because that part of the brain where you're trying to access to try and change those things in your mind in order for you to stop going for whatever it is that you're going to, your binge food, to do something that you really don't want to do, is because that part of the brain is shut down because of this animal instincts, this reptilian brain that it thinks that it's a threat. So in other words, your body is ready to fight off this threat, try to get rid of what it is threatening you, or to respond in the manner to defend yourself from this threat. So in other words, that affirmations won't work at the time unless you intentionally tell your mind that there is no threat. If, let's say, for example, somebody had said something to you that really offends you, but this is not really like a threat at the time. It's your body that's actually reacting rather than using your mind as reacting, if you know what I mean. So basically, before you could even step in to try and change the words, your body's already reacting as a threat without you even realizing. So in other words, because of our past experiences, and more often than not, these are from our childhood experiences. Maybe perhaps when you were a child, you didn't feel like you were able to express what you meant. Maybe you were reprimanded a lot without much justification, or there's always a connection to experiences in our childhood that actually makes the current situation so much worse, or it feels a lot worse. So when you're reacting at that moment, you're not actually thinking very much. Your body is actually reacting because it finds a connection to what is happening right now, this moment, to something that's happened when you were a child. So that is the reasons why when it comes to the moment of trying to resist the urge to binge or whatever, because at the end of the day, urges to binge and comfort eat or compulsive eat is only a tool, it's only a strategy to comfort you, to make you feel better. It's a coping strategy. So that is the reason, feeling in that moment that you can't think your way out of that situation, because your body has remembered a threat that kept happening in the past and recognizes and has linked whatever is happening right now to something that's happened before, and it's ready to react as it's always has been. So basically it's learned to react a certain way, and it's reacting it right now. So when you're trying to do your affirmations, I am calm, I am lovable, I've got amazing coping strategies, it's almost like blowing words into the wind, because your body has a mind of its own. It's reacting differently. So my whole point is, when one of the major things that I teach my clients as part of my program is how to connect with your body. Okay, and the thing is, it's also pretty simple, and it's a lot more simpler simple than affirmations, than like writing down these words. And don't get me wrong, these do work, but they don't work if your body is tense and it's ready to fight, because everything else, it's like bouncing off your body. Nothing is going to work unless you first relax your body. So that is what I wanted to share with you today, because I'm just about to do my meditation and some breathing exercise, which I do every single morning. And it really reminded me how important it is to recovery. The first thing, really the first thing to do is relax your body. Okay, and because most of the time when we react to the binges or the addiction, we don't connect it to our bodies, what is happening to our bodies. And our bodies has remembered how to react for all these times. Okay, so if you want to have all the other tools for recovery to work, you must try to learn to relax your body. And the good thing is, there is no effort to relax the body. There isn't, because it takes more effort to clench and to stress like that. And all it needs is intention to recognize, just for that moment, to stop for that moment, how you're feeling in your body. Am I really tense? Am I like just about to go for that binge? You know, I'm not saying don't go for the binge right now. I'm just, because I tell you what, if you master this, then everything else gets easier. So again, when you have that moment of the urge or the panic or the stress, first of all is pause and recognize what is happening in your body. And it takes no effort just to relax, intentionally relax the muscles. And it doesn't take any effort at all. You literally just relax your body and then breathe and let go. And that's it, because tensing up, believe me, takes more effort. So anyway, that was just a quick video just to share with you how to quickly help yourself slow down, and why it's really important as the first step to recovery is recognizing what is happening in your body. Because and the more you practice this, the easier everything else will be. Okay, so in another video, I will share with you why it is really important to do morning practices. But for now, I didn't want to make the video too long. I hope that I didn't confuse you too much. And if you are still struggling to overcome any of your self-sabotaging eating behaviors, like binge eating, food addictions, or compulsive eating, emotional eating, anything like that, you can find out about the program on my Facebook banner. And until next time, breathe and relax. Stay strong. Have a good weekend.